Okay guys, so today we're going to quickly take a look at Lunc or Luna Classic on the charts. But quickly, before we do that, we want to discuss this latest move by Kraken to the news actually to delist Lunc, which I personally didn't receive, regardless of the fact of being a member of Kraken for so many years. I still haven't received this news, guys. I even checked my junk mail. So apparently it's being distributed to only some of you guys, and I'm so glad that you guys have spread the news so that we can all position ourselves and take because when these things occur, you want to make your moves very quickly. You don't want to wait. So for a lot of you guys who are outside of the United States, you have a plethora of options. You guys, you don't have to worry at all, because all of these exchanges that you're looking at right here, Binance, Bybit, BitGet, Gate, Qcoin, Mexi, HDX, and Crypto.com. Guys, for you guys who are in the United States, I went to look for some options for you guys to see where you could send your Lunc. And I was surprised. Man, I couldn't even believe it. None of these exchanges that I just named, none of these except for Crypto.com. That was the only one that I found that you guys there that are in the United States could use to send your Lunc. You could send your Lunc there or to your cold wallet. Or probably, I don't know, you guys would have to let me know. You could use also a VPN with some of these exchanges, which I kind of don't recommend as well. I also kind of don't recommend this Crypto.com, which is the only option that I found that you guys could just sign up and send over your Lunc to. So it would appear as if, because look at this as well. That's the first page. And this is the second page. None of this. So Kraken is just getting ready to delist it. I think by sometime next year, it will be totally off. It and UST and Luna Classic. Then you have Bitmart, L-Bank, Toko Crypto, and all of these. None of these exchanges, guys. Qcoin as well. None of these exchanges are accessible to you guys here in the United States. So it would appear as if someone's deliberately making it very difficult for you guys to have access to some of these coins, especially many of these prophetic coins, guys. I've been noticing this for a long time now. But for everyone else that's outside of the United States, there's this long list of options. You guys have good exchanges like Femex. You can send it over there. You can send it to, CXIO. No, CXIO don't have Lunc, no. You can send it to Femex or your cold storage. So you guys have plenty of options. You will decide, there's plenty of options. Of course, some of these exchanges are very shady, so I can't recommend a lot of them. You see, so it will be entirely up to you guys to decide. Femex is another good one, guys, to hold it on temporarily. That's for you guys that are outside of the United States. But for you guys that are in the United States, the only option that I found, unfortunately, is Crypto.com. And I wouldn't advise you to hold it there for long. Your cold storage currently is the best option. Because regardless of this delisting, which I'm about to explain the reason why, Luna is still going to have its two run. The two waves are coming for Lunc. The two waves are going to come for Lunc still. You see, so you want to make sure that you hold your Lunc, regardless of what's happening. Now, this is what I believe, or why I believe that they went ahead and made this decision. Now, just recently, Lunc has applied for an IPO, which is they're planning to take their company public. Now, usually when companies go public, an IPO, by the way, it stands for an initial public offering. And that basically means that they're putting their company in the stock market in order for it to be a tradable stock. So this is actually a good thing on the part of Kraken. They're actually making progress. This is very progressive. So it has nothing, the reason why they did it has nothing to do with Lunc in and of itself. It actually has to do with Kraken and the choice that they've made, which is actually a very good choice. It's actually very progressive on their part. So it has nothing to do with Lunc. So you guys that are worrying, don't worry about it at all. You see, because Lunc is still on a plethora of different exchanges. They're just not as accessible to the Americans as they are to other people. So you secure your Lunc and wait. So you guys need not worry. Now, let's quickly take a look at Lunc and the charts. I don't want to make this video too long at all. So this is Lunc, guys. Okay, yeah. So this is Lunc. Remember, I showed you guys this price level right here around 0.40 and 36. It was holding support right here for a little while, a couple of days. It was holding support right here, and I was watching it. You see, to see if it would break it, and it does break support from there. Now, personally, I believe that eventually it's going to drop down back all the way down to the 401, and depending on the price action of Bitcoin, we could see 401 flat, which I believe would be a very, very good price to buy in, to get in. You see, because we know that the first run is coming. What we don't know is when it's going to begin. And as a result, as I've stated before, right now, Lunc is at a buy price. Why it's at a buy price? Considering how far it's going to pump, even in the first pump, it's going to pump around 1 cent, somewhere thereabouts. And considering that, currently at 4 zeros, it's still at a good buy price. You see, and no one knows when it's going to flip from being bearish to bullish. But personally, what I'm observing here on the charts, because it has broken its support currently right here, I am thinking that it's heading right back down to the 4016, and then it may potentially break it. Now, we don't know how low it's going to go. Like I said, 4 zeros and 1 flat is an even better buy price than where it's currently at. Fact still remains. Once you can get a couple million Lunc, I would aim for at least 10 million Lunc. You would be in good standing. You see, you don't want any. That's at least 10 million Lunc. You don't need much more than that, guys, considering where it's going. And the next thing is that it's not only just one run, it's going to have more than one run. That's just the first run to around 1 cent. Afterwards, it's going to go even higher. So I'd say if you get in with at least a couple million, you'd be fine. You see what I mean? You'll be fine. Because trust me, no one knows the bottoms of these cryptos. No one can highlight the exact bottom. No one. Not unless God himself gives you a number. No one can figure that out. The exact bottom of these cryptocurrencies whenever they're crashing. You see. So I'd say it's safer to be in Lunc and holding than not to be in Lunc. You see, that's what I believe. Now, as regards that crash, that prophesied crash down to 10 zeros, and this is from more than one people, so we know that it's coming. We know that Lunc, like Shiba Inu, will crash to a tremendously low price, basically down to zeros as regards Lunc, down to 10 zeros that we've heard from our brother there. When will that occur? I personally don't believe that that's going to occur right now. I don't believe that. I believe that it could most definitely crash down even into the 5 zeros. That's possible. It's possible for it to go beneath the 401, which would push it down even into the 5 zeros. But as far as the 10 zeros, this is me personally. This is not financial advice at all. This is just me going based off of my feelings, what I'm feeling. I believe that the crash to zero will come after the pump to around 1 cent. That's what I believe. So yes, as a result of that, I will take my positions very, very soon. This is wisdom, guys, concerning Lunc, because this is exactly what I'm doing. What you want to do is pick a number that you like. Everyone has different numbers that you feel and that you like, and set your low limit buy orders for it. You see, for example, like I said, 4 zeros and 1, that's a good buy price. So if that's a number that you like, you pick it, set your buy limit order, leave it, and when it is filled, then you just hold. That is wisdom, since no one knows when it's going to bottom out and start pumping. That is wisdom. Trust me, that is the highest wisdom currently. Pick a number, whether it's 401 or even 509, 508, whatever. You choose a number, stick with it. Whenever it's filled, you hold. That is wisdom. That is the highest wisdom I can give you in regards to when to purchase into Lunc. So there you have it. I am expecting it to come down lower, all the way back down here, and potentially even lower, because I'm expecting Bitcoin as well to continue to capitulate. I'm expecting the whales to continue to dump, and it's going to head lower. And Lunc is going to react to Bitcoin's crash as well, as it's been doing right here. So there you have it, guys. I don't want to make this video any longer. I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know, especially you guys that are worried and maybe shaken. Lunc will still run. You know, this delisting is actually a good thing on the part of Kraken. It has nothing to do with Lunc in and of itself. So there you have it, guys. Please, that's all I wanted to share with you all. You guys take care. Peace. Shalom. Until next time.